cishe ngavela iy'nwele zami ezi-dry. Hello, people. Hello, hello, hello. Today's going to be a quick one. You know I don't like to go live when there's nothing to talk about. It's going to be a quick one. Halloweeny. Sizothi wanya Mrs. Siyaphuma. Angithandi ukuba live isidingo mesingekho because sikhuluma ngani. Halloween, guys. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes for Noni to join. I did say the live would start at 12, but I am a tad bit early. Mengena ngicela like, guys. As soon as you enter the live, please can you like? Please enter and like. Hello, your legend. Hi, Langa. Waloyi is a crook. Yo, white king. Baloyi ne? Is a Muloyi. Nesisa, hi. Enter and like. You know the deal, guys. You know the deal. You the minute to into the live, press that like button, please. Hi, Koli. Morning, Matthews. Thank you so much. Thank you, Pumza. Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm looking a little crusty today. But Sila, yesterday we didn't have a live because there was really nothing to talk about. I don't like going live just for the sake of going live, guys. If there's nothing to talk about, you won't catch me on a live. Helloweeny. Hi, Belinda. Hi, Jabulo. Fight me. Hi, General. GININDA doesn't have exams. That's why they are hiding the timetable. Patience. Hi, Team Defense. Hi, Patience. Lindiwe, hi, Kwazi. Saze savelelwa ubaloyi noratha bo. Hi, blood yami inyukile. Yo, ehlisa umoya ungaguli tu. Tsepiso, hello. Belinda kwaze kwakubi enkantolo. Bad. Kotelo says, hey, what's up, G? Today, JP will be happy. Magasandra says, hello. I was embarrassed and still embarrassed on behalf of Baloy. He is evil. Kushubile, guys. Kushubile. Come on, guys. There's 58 of us. There's only 34 likes. Please enter and like the live so that we can reach a greater audience and so that we can get started. Yesterday, I'm sorry we didn't have a live, but I don't go live when there's nothing to talk about, guys. I'm not a person who just goes live for the sake of going live. Like, it's not my deal. Hi, Auntie CK. Hi, Mumsy. Hope. Oh, hi, Hope. Tonka says, hi, dear. Hi. Magasandra says, why esala ne ID yomuntu? Yay. Auntie CK, Ubaloyi sehlanya straight. His desperation to support Ulongwe is shocking. Yazin, at this point, I'm like over Ubaloyi, hey? I'm over Ubaloyi. Andy so says, hi, Kwazi, compassion yakarata inkomo izozala umuntu ndiyakuxelela. Hi, Noni.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm all right. Thank you so much.
I was just going through my comments. I've reached the end of the comments, la. Guys, please like the live. There's 85 of us here and there's only 43 likes. You only like once and then you're done. Like literally ngeke sisakuhlupha after that. Please like. Yoliswa, hi Kwazi, Aibo, Baloyi, yo, Lindiwe, hey Noni.
Hi, Lynn.
Baloyi is an evil man. Ayikhona leli jaji ke alisabuzi ngani why ubaloyi egcine i-ID. That's my worry as well. Ukuthi kanti kwenziwani ngale ID kahle kahle. What is up with the ID? So guys, today we've decided to go live because yesterday we didn't go live. And there was nothing much to talk about yesterday. So I decided to go to CB Live today so that we can just talk about the little bit that happened yesterday and what happened today. Singabe sesithula nje ududu kuze kubuye uGININDA
Go 2025.
Hey, yeah. Auntie CK says, I love Nisi's arguments. Nami, I will be available next year in June to continue based on compassionate grounds. Yay, yazutin. Belinda says,
Mara
Noni.
ukholapse ngumshololo ujaji. Umkholapsile.
Uxoliswa says, Mnisi, yes. Naledi, why Baloyi is not giving defense timetable and he was even stammering. Your legend says Rata is cold hearted. I call compassion. Compassion is a foot. Jabula says, Noni, hey, Mtimkulu, why keep the ID? Like, I really don't get it. Umam says, competition only comes to play when it comes to, compassion only comes to play when it comes to the state witnesses. True. Umalusi says, hi ladies, moleni nonke, hey, hey. Ulanga says, ID by Nigu Rosemary. Guys, like Kenny Life, like we're about to get started. There's 111 of us here, and there's only 50 likes. You only like the video once. It's the three buttons at the top right of your phone if you're using a phone. And if you're using your laptop, at the bottom of the screen, there's the thumbs up button. Click on that. If you're using your phone, click the three buttons and then click the like button. You only do it once. We don't need you to do it throughout the live. You do it once and you're done. So please, can you like the live and then we can get started. So Kalanje from ama talking points ayizolo. Guys, with re-examination, was there a need? Was there a need for Usibanda to re-examine?
It's what you call it in English. Usuality conquers the brain.
No,
Because
there
I
was
was
no
like,
need.
there
There was
was like, if I was NTINI, I was gonna give him an S look, saying like, "You wasted my time, sir."
like three questions that have already been basically conversed in the evidence in chief. Like, why go back to those three questions again? It didn't make sense. Re-examination, yes, Banda was very, very useless. And then yesterday it says Wage Uguti the state is intending on calling an expert from eTracker. Let's talk about that and the importance of that. So Ubaloyi wenzani? Is he still leading his own case or is he the defense? Has he become the defense in this case?
Do you know what he said? Because about the whole situation here, what he said is that whenever the defense says something, he grabs on it, ne? And then go look for evidence or whatever, something to come and rebut.
Okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's go deeper into that. Okay, we understand fully that you want to rebut what the defense is saying. How is bringing the AVL expert gonna rebut what the defense is saying? Because all the AVL is gonna tell us is the movement of the car. And the very same state, when the evidence of the cell phone was led, they were saying it's the cell phone and not the person. So, how is this going to help in rebutting when you're saying the car is moving from A to B? Who is driving the car? Who is driving the car? And also, too, kuleke to a red pole or red pole. How do we know that this person that's bringing this AVL is bringing the information on that exact red polo? Because already in this case, we have two red polos. We have a red polo that was parked in Lisedi in the photos of the accused. We have a red polo galong. Lona mesazoleta information with regards to a red polo. How sure are we that it is the exact polo that Ulongwe was driving on the day? Because we don't have anyone saying no ngabona ipolo a registration so. Then Megu's AVL would be able to say, yeah, in registration so eyabonwa witness number ban nansi iyavela ku-AVL. That's the first thing. Second thing, how is it that you want to lead information on AVL when the person who's responsible for the AVL has not come to testify? Remember with Umosiya came to testify, he told us his whereabouts, and then only did they bring AVL to try and back up what Umosiya said, which eventually ended up backing up Eversion Gandans. Right now, if the AVL comes before Ulongwe comes, what do we expect Longwe to tell us? Ulongwe is going to tell us exactly what the AVL has said. Bring Longwe first. Let him tell us his whereabouts and his traveling on the day. Then bring the AVL to confirm what Ulongwe is telling us, because you can't bring the judge the carriage in front of the horses. You can't you can't do that. You can't be bringing the AVL first before Ulongwe, because then it just says Ulongwe can just go back to the AVL and say, because the AVL is here, I'm statement according to what the AVL says. No, Nongwe must come here. This is what I did on Sunday. This is where I went. This is what I did. This is where I went after the people that came into the house, and then bring the AVL to back up what Longwe is saying, because there's no way.
And also, Kwazi, our Ubaloyi, at where we are with the case and how he has been all the way through, he can't expect us to trust his AVL report that he's going to bring through that lady. Number one. Number two, maybe Ubaloyi, I think Ubaloyi une problem yokukhohlwa, ne? Ubaloyi forgets that Makubo, because now he wants to use the evidence from Makubo's 375, right? So I'm sure Umakuba has the AVL of that car that was driven by Longwe. Umakuba, sorry, has the section 205 of Longwe. They better be like this. They better be like this.
But you know what the crazy thing about Ubaloyi is? We've already heard before this court that Ubaloyi chose case 636 over 375. Now, my question is, why is it now that you're taking information for 375? If 375 was so irrelevant for you to dump it and take 636 over it, why are you now going and referring back to evidence that's in 375?
That's the good question.
Because when you chose 636 because you thought it was a better case, now you're taking evidence from 375. Why? Because when you thought that was a useless docket. Why are you taking information from there now?
Aye.
And then
the other crazy thing about it, crazy thing about it is that Ubaloyi keeps doing all these activities, shady, inside the courtroom. That is so crazy. He does these shady businesses inside the courtroom, live on national television.
Hi, and then he get crap of the cracks, cherry on top. GININDA requesting uyabhala my exams. So he's writing exams. So they're planning on starting with his. Well, today they were supposed to start with his examination in chief and break when he goes for my exams. And Urata then says, "Oh, but is it fair to expect him to come and testify ebebhala such important exams? Important for who? Important in the interest of who? Because my exams like GININDA are not in the interest of the public. First of all, Tina see public. My exams do nothing for us. Ama exams do nothing for the court. Njengoba sihleli sifuna justice. Those exams, GININDA writing those exams, do nothing for this court. 3, those exams do nothing for the accused. The accused are sitting in jail for a case they are disputing. And yet, finally, GININDA. Ayobhala my exams. GININDA is so important. He must. These exams are only important. Do you understand that?
Kwazi, wait. When angati uyilanda la. Did you hear the judge when he started that situation? I'm told GININDA is writing.
Told by who? That was
why is it coming from the judge, not from Baloyi?
That was the main question I asked myself, Izoluguti. Why is the judge bringing up the fact that GININDA is writing when Baloyi has not addressed the court on that matter?
I did not understand.
Where did the judge get that from? And then uyakuluda nestate meselegenza hoo-ha. Because now he's telling us information that is only privy to the state.
And then today he went on and to say that Mina, I always hear things for the first time here in court. Hi, Mo. And then he even said, "Abantu bayakhuluma, angifuni izinto za private." Hayi wena.
How did you know that GININDA was writing when Baloyi had not addressed us publicly in court? Because Tina, sizwe ngorata indaba kaGININDA.
Sizwe ngorata.
Asizwanga ngobaloyi. Before we continue, guys, 235 people and only 98 likes. Come on. We can do better than that, guys. Please, can you like the video? Please, can you like? If you're here and you're listening and you're hearing what we're saying, please like the video. You only like once. It doesn't take too much of your time. Please, please, please.
Do you know what else is crazy, Kwazi? And you've always pointed this out. Uguti, Judge Rata will say things that were never said by whether it's the witness or Baloyi. Ne? Yesterday, Ubaloyi initially, there was an agreement there in court. Yoguti, they will wait for GININDA to come and speak for himself, ne? So that there is an understanding. That was before they adjourned and called him. Now that we're here today. And then Urata, the only thing that he kept on pushing, and they are still dumb to catch him because we have Abobaloy and the witnesses. Urata kept on pushing this one thing. It will be fair. It will be unfair if if Ukeninda is not given time off to go and study and prepare for his exams. He kept, that is when Ubaloy lost balance to the whole situation because he needed to go and balance with Utaturata. And then that's when now he lost balance and had to cover that whole situation and now finds himself in a crazy position because now Judge Rata again leaves him hanging alone. He doesn't catch it because Ubaloy was not there initially. That was not where he was.
That's why
it was him who came up with the point of, okay, that means we can wait until he is done, which means next year. It was Rata.
That's why I always say Judge Rata always speaks on behalf of the state. And even if the state is not on the same sort of line with Urata, they end up falling into line based on what Urata is saying. They end up doing that, which is crazy business. And also, another thing that I found extremely funny is the fact that Judge Rata keeps saying, I'm very compassionate. I'm very compassionate. Where is Judge Rata's compassion with Umube, who's been in solitary confinement for 4 years? Where's the compassion there? Where is the judge's compassion? Where is the judge's compassion with who accused number one, whose ID the state is refusing to release? Iy'ngane zidinga uku-aplya esikoleni, iy'ngane zidinga ukwenza ukuthi ifamily idinga ukwenza whatever they need to do for accused number one. Where's the compassion there, guys? Where is the compassion? Where is the compassion when the defense lawyers are not allowed to take any jobs, are not allowed to take any new clients because they're dealing with the Senzo Meyiwa case? Where's the compassion there? Please do let me know. Where is this compassion that suddenly comes out so boldly and so loudly when it comes to GININDA's education?
I would scream if I, for the past 2 days, I dealt with compassion as if somebody died. I dealt with compassion as if we are dealing with the families from Lusikisiki that were shot dead in their house while they were going to have umcimbi. That's what we dealt with yesterday in court and today. Compassion, compassion, I will be damned if I hear that word again this year. No ways.
And then Obaloyi get being prepared with my heads of arguments without having like a formal discussion. Now he's making as if Umgomezulu is psycho. Because Umgomezulu yesterday, when he did say that they will be opposing the lady Yetreka. But then Obaloyi said, because they couldn't find the lady Yetreka, GININDA will be coming. So what made Obaloyi now prepare heads of arguments, knowing very well that that the lady Yetreka was not reachable yesterday? Also, prepare my head. He prepared this in advance. This lady is gonna come.
And also, abakho wrongo abomgomezulu nabomnisi ngokuquestiona that situation because vele it was not, yes, it was in court, that question. Umgomezulu said that in passing, preparing if it happens. Then Umgomezulu is right to respond and say he should have sent us an email and do something to tell us, okay, I am intending now to bring, guys, prepare yourself to argue because exactly. I will be doing the argument as it.
I feel like Estate continuously ambushes the defense and then makes it seem like the defense is the one that always wants more time. I don't know if you picked up on that. No, they must say if they want more time. They just want They want to make it seem as if the defense is always asking for more time, when it's them that's ambushing the defense. But Lo, you knew yesterday that you will be bringing this witness. You knew yesterday that you were unable to find her yesterday, but today she will be available. Make the defense aware that leya witness phela yayizola bengayitholi izolo sengiyitholile and ithi yeza kusasa, prepare nap so that we're all on par. Do you understand? But Ubaloyi doesn't do that. He wants to make it seem like it's the defense that's delaying these proceedings when it's in fact him. It's crazy business. It's crazy business. Let me go into the comments, Ganane, before we continue. Ishmael
Hello,
says,
Oltandofo. I hear that you are here. Mnanga blog. I can't deal with your negativity.
Ishmael says, my ladies. Hi, Ishmael. Mam says, hi, Manons. Spo says, Sanbona Bomtasebami. Hi, Spo. Andiswa says, hi, Noni. You back to your jackets. I've been.
Andiswa, we can't peace. It's raining.
Itumeleng says, I usually forget my UNISA timetable. GININDA needs to come there and log into the UNISA system to check. Cornelia says, hello, my ladies. Your legend says, Rata tried to force a leave for GININDA without any request from the man. Yo, this man pisses me off. I can't help it. Koliso says, this JP, my goodness. Jackson says, hi, guys. Gantuba loyi ufunan. Patience says, ladies, I think the state someone faced on Sbia's ID. Why Ratamataven shows his favoritism to GININDA and not anything about accused 3? Why 1928 wants the defense to ask for time? Why? Pretty Boy says, hi, my lovely ladies. You know the court proceedings, we digress from the live. Sure, I can't. Sipo says, beautiful ladies, hi, please lead us. Baloyi applying his tricks and selective witness. Gossip says, kwenzakani vele kule case. Yo, at this point, nama ngisazi. Belinda says, Mr. Indeed, my lord, is sabotaging accused 1 and his children. Mamsi says, exactly my question, Kwazi. Ngoni says, Longwe ain't even a suspect. Why they rushing to provide his alibi? Lerato says, hi, both sisters. Another thing when it comes to Longwe, just before I continue, is the fact that Mebeti Ulongwe is not even a suspect and they're rushing to put alibi yake ahead. Like, it makes me think, ukuthi, why vele bengambizi Ulongwe? Why is he not part of the state's witnesses? Why? What is
I
the
also want to see Kwazi ukuthi judge uzoyinikeza after the argument uzonikeza judgment ethini ne, because it doesn't make sense that we are going to start with his whereabouts but he never spoke. It
it
doesn't
doesn't
make sense.
it doesn't make sense.
I am waiting to see what is he going to say about the end when he says that he allows this witness to come through. Why? I want him to say, if you want this to lead this witness, bring Longwe here first.
Pretty
He
Boy
needs
says,
to say that.
Pretty Boy says, you know, where I heard the beloved child died, I thought God saw that he is capable of being he is not capable he is capable of being a parent. He is heartless. Ooh, that's a bit personal.
Wait. Wait, speaking of that, Patricia Mashele spoke about how that case never went anywhere. Do you guys remember? I think it was last year, if not 2022, there was an incident somewhere in Gauteng where a man went to fetch his son from school. And then, because I think he was coming from night shift, he slept and he had his gun. So when the child was coming in from the school, because he saw his dad's car, he's waiting outside. So his dad, because he was asleep, the first thing that he thought he was sleeping at home, and then he's hearing, and then he took a gun and fired because he thought he was in danger. He's in front of the school to fetch a child, and his child died. That man was arrested. He's still going to court, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what happened to that case, but it was on the news sometime last year. Why are we not here? Why we've never heard Baloy being arrested and stuff there for negligence or whatever? Yo, in South Africa, Dala yaba dangerous.
Ulwando says, yes, Longwe must come, not the other way around. Ngoni says, it's cooked AVL evidence. They've already cooked Vodacom evidence. Tracker can be transferred from car to car. Mtim Kulu says, cart before the horse. Yeah, that's true. Nanti into ade ngifuna ukuyisho with regards to Ulongwe and his car. Umgomezulu, when he spoke about Longwe being shot and Longwe going to another doctor and he never mentioned that it was on the same day. He never mentioned
Mhm.
days. Le AVL ezayo izoletha i-evidence ya which day? Ngomhla 26 kuphela. What if you went a week later? What if you went 2 weeks later or a month later? No dates were mentioned. This AVL literally has nothing. Oh, pretty boy says he is not capable of being a parent. Oh, okay. Oh, patient says, don't forget that Longwe, the state witnesses, said he ran out of the house, not driving away. I agree with you, Gwazi. Longwe must come to testify first. Exactly. Lindy Way then says, yes, the AVL is going to be. Whoops. Yes, the AVL is going to be a script for Longwe. That's if he comes to court. Who Alfmesh says the job description tracker expert sounds shady for me, and you'll see the person will leave the stand with another title, tracker analyst. Advocate Baloyi must not try to be smart on us here. Ubamisa says Baloyi is now confused. There was absolutely no need to call the tracker report. Very confused, Baloyi. This will definitely backfire. Ngo never said the red polo drove Longwe to hospital. Exactly. Noni, please continue reading.
Umamzo says Longwe was on something white powder. He doesn't remember anything or what happened. Black boy says when is Mr. G? When is Mr. G judge? He talks about Ubuntu and humanity, but someone is in solitary confinement for no, I can't do anything. But for the study, he is human. States the definition of Ubuntu in the records. Ulerato Baloy is an ambush specialist. He was dishonest yesterday. If he is presenting heads of arguments, I mean that he planned this in advance.
True.
Ungoni, if they canvass 375 evidence now, it will be difficult to raise it again. But judge already refused evidence from 375. So why is it being allowed now? No, Ngoni, they are not saying it's that evidence when they are presenting it. So it won't be the same. There's nothing to be refused when it comes to that case. But we know that the evidence that they are leading now, it has something to do with the other case. Utando, Unisa, and Gininda, those dates are forged. Ayiwena. Hayini nina, you guys for real. Lost me at hello, and they do nothing for the victim's family. The Meyiwa, this case has not been about Senzo for a long time. I agree. Hello, Tumeka, Usitole, Pitube. Hi, family, kudlaliwe kuleli cala. Phakama, South Africa, stand up for justice. Utumeka almost forgot to like, how dare you, Tumeka? How
Lani,
dare you? How
Lani.
dare you, Tum? Ulerat, the point is that the heads were prepared in advance, which means that Baloy was dishonest yesterday. Ukaya, Baloy and Gininda, they are scared to close their case. Period. Actually, you sound about very right. Because what is this? Because if you listen to Baloy Kwazi, what he is saying today, he is telling us that take this Tata Lento money, waste time. Why is he already knowing that this witness is gonna go on up until next week? With
No,
what?
he's gonna make it go up until next week. Trust me, he will lead the AVL from Umhlaga 1 October at this point because he wants the AVL expert to take forever. Really.
I was like, what? He's like, Jalani la bibani business, valani milomo, lalelani nansi nonsense, because there's nothing important about this witness.
Mm.
Pamela, hello, Pemu, Inkalakala, hello, hello. Record so what rata kahle kahle is a gossip. But where is the timetable? I went now, Babamdala. With the lady, Baloy Kimuloy. Did you guys hear Gomezulu? Umgowezulu was like, how? Mr. Baloy, Mr. Mulo, Mr. Baloy.
Angimzwaga.
And then she, oh, Mr. Moloy, Mr. Baloy. Advocate Baloy. And they said, so
Angimzwaga.
Dubuti, uyangishaka manje. Manje basawushintsha. Ukhethe kuhle. Hi, Keta. Lerato Mgomezulu never said Longwe drove this or Longwe drove with his polo to hospital to remove bullets. Chico
Exactly.
took his Nyaupe boy to that doctor. Baloy is an idiot. Ukaya to Altandlovu, then why can't they close the case? Unoma, I am angry. Patience, Baloyi want to waste time with this tracker witness from Devil's Oven. I think this Gininda was told that he will be given time to cook allegedly. Mahlatsi Mulife, why is Gininda running away from testifying? Already. Usipho Maluleke, my bed. They want to bewitch his ID. Itumeleng, forget, not forget. Until forget or
Forge,
not.
not it.
Oh, forge, not forget. Oh, okay. I was confused. Where is that coming from? Patience, yo rata ngumtyholi onentsente emadolweni ale. Hayi, patience. Ukhanyi nabahle bosisi ayibo ngiyamzonda ujaji Nobaloyi Shembe ma umnisi e-address ikhothi ngalento kaGininda ayi lakhala ipeni kurata
I
namaphepha konke
heard.
uzothi usuqedile hayibo wenjanjani zaba kulawuspeaker yonke into
Ipeni noni belila.
uthi it's his response uyangifrustrate mfana.
Atumnisi, no, I'm not done. No.
Are you true, sir? Uyangifrustrate zwala livala lomlomo. Ayibona lo mama lona ayikanyi. He was like
Hayi belila ipeni.
asana. Ukaya Waltandlovu, that Temu lawyers are giving you Gininda and Baloyi sleepless nights. Utemu ngubabakho Walter. Utemu ngubabakho zwa. Utemu self nobabakho inkampani kababakho leyo. Uhani Nweba, hello, my sweet ladies. Uyoyisa Baloyi Shem. Ubaloyi, Walter Kibaloyi himself. Ulerato, maybe Longwe was taken to hospital in a different vehicle. If Longwe was injured on his foot, how was he able to drive the vehicle to hospital? It does not make sense. Well, Kwazi, this comes back to what I was asking last night. Who did he arrive with?
That's the thing.
Untabiseng wathi ngabona umfana wokuqala ngabona abayi-2 zwile. Did it Untabiseng say? Mara Untabiseng said nothing about a car.
That's the problem.
Untabiseng was outside Mosi. I think Untabiseng who opposite Kelly ne.
Car driving off. Baze bambuza, did you see any car? Wathi nje no. So how do you explain that?
Okay. Hayi kuzoshisa. U-Adriane nawe Adriane uNandi molweni zithandwa, I just arrived.
Please
you better
like,
sweetheart.
please like.
You better like umbuyi ngidunyelwe yazi khathele ngisho umqondo asikizi. Damn, those are really nice Halloween costumes. It's a blocker lo muntu it's boring. Ulindiwe sanibonani ma jeans. Ami ingathi kwaGininda lo akabonakalisi ezincwadini zase-UNISA. How true is that? Hayi wayethe uyafunda guys even last year. Even last year, he spoke about being a student at UNISA. Do you remember he even went on challenging Umgomezulu Atiba? Which act is that? I was like, sir, you are still a student. No, guys, I don't think I think he is a student, guys. I think so. Chelsea, what's up, my Nkosi yami sasendlini. Avu Sutando, with everything we see in this case since it began, I find it hard to see why some people still think these accused are guilty. I honestly don't understand. You and me both, wena Vusi. Okay. Luando, sisters, remember Kaloku called Chico after shooting Senzo, so Chico transported Longwe to hospital. Okay. Ubanele, the defense must just ask new CC if she is having proof that from 8 after Longwe left, is she sure that Longwe was the driver? Ukotelo, how long does it take for a wound to be septic because the doctor was consulted after the fact? I don't know.
Good question.
Bernice Dikhale, I remember about the case Noni that father was arrested and it was he was crying so bad. It is around Lenasia area. Yeah. 290 on live and only 159 likes. Please let the maths balance. Ubanele Baloyi is now proving Longwe's innocence. Don't worry anymore about Senzo. Hey, okay, a person that shot himself can't drive, so it could be not be the polo. Someone must must drove him to a doctor if Mgo was right. Desmond, there is something fishy. Your wound can't be septic the same day.
Exactly.
Ubanele Mahlangu, Mnisiki Star, he also asked so nice to be excused until second court. Yeah, what that one?
Hayi ungiqedile yo.
Sizobuya ngayo
Ungiqedile
Banele,
lapha.
that one. Gladys, hi beautiful ladies, you know, up to this point, the state must just surrender and accept defeat. Maybe we will forgive them, just maybe. Hello, Dan. Hi, ladies. Sorry I missed you, Noni. Your 9 a.m. is my 3 a.m. Askis. Usapokazi. Bye. Hi, ladies. Who's coming tomorrow, Gininda or Treka late? Asas. Who says I'll argue wish? Reborn Baloy is now Longwest defense. Ayicace. Jerome, hi ladies. Why is Baloy saying if there is no danger? How can an ID be danger? Yo, Baloy has no shame. Mudolas, let's poke their cute noses. Gesana to like, to like, to like. There is about 109 people who did not like. Ubusisiwe, Baloy and Gininda want more cooking time. Longwe must come to testify. Nje. Uyo legend, I wish the defense could just say we have no questions for this witness. Anyenyi ubalo.
Once.
Hi Emma. Jerome Baloy will waste time with this AVL to give time to Gininda to cook more lies. South African fun and horror. The guy is not writing any exams, and I doubt the defense will cross-examine the AVL. They are very irrelevant. Alfmash Rata didn't dismiss Baloy on merits when he told him it depends on nothing. He only meant that he didn't get the T
First.
first head. Because is there anything else before we move forward?
Yeah. Let's talk about Ubaloyi wanting to address indaba Gininda in chambers in private. Since when? Since when is Gininda's education private? Like we heard about it yesterday already. Now all of a sudden you want to talk in private. Sifunuku, why? Why? It's in the interest of the public. Ukuthi uGininda akezi why enkantolo. So now it's private all of a sudden. I was like, Johnny.
Not to judge Rata saying, abantu bayakhuluma etsho thina nabokwazi. Esela mina nokwazi.
Uyasigudla kahle kahle.
Ngazwa ngathi uyangigudla Rata. Wathi abantu bayakhuluma angifuni next in private.
And then umzwile umnisi ephoxa ijudge. When Umnisi started addressing and the judge kept disturbing him, Umnisi was like, can I be afforded the same chance that the state got to lead his...
I went on this chair like...
I was like, oh, Umnisi.
Kanti kuzosha.
Wathi ngicela ukunikezwa the same opportunity the state did to address the courts. Let me address the courts and then without you having to stop me. And then he says, Mina bengingekho, but apparently Gininda was called and Gininda agreed that he'll come and testify and kwamane kwashintsha umoya in the courtroom. Like literally, I felt a shift in the courtroom.
Umbonile uJudge Rata the way he looked at Ubaloy.
He was
kuleyo shift
disappointed.
yomoya uyibonile indlela ambuke ngayo wamubuka.
Betty, Baloyi, after I specifically said it's not fair, you go on and make a call with Gininda and you guys agree with the defense. Kanjani manje? Engathi ubesho njani? And then, athi, Gininda is not a part-time police officer. He's an investigator. He's a full-time investigator. He knew about the tester say Unisa. There was a time where sigesa break katina la because ama witnesses abenga say ukinindu benga bizwangani at that time because he knew that he'd be writing that. Ati shayamnisi. And then the judge ati ukininda, first of all, he's a police officer. So in the and then the judge starts laughing. Make a let me finish. Like, let me finish. Angaqedi. Athi uGininda so kahle kahle ucelani? Ucela absence from court noma ucela absence from umsebenzini. Like, what is this deal? I love that. I love that. And then akhulumeke also ukuthi nabo they've been asked to drop their cases to come here and I was like, yes, Mnisi, that's exactly where I want you to go. Athi phela we're running private classes. Private practices. Sinama private practice sinemisebenzi siyiyekile ngoba kuthiwa fanele sifocuse la. Mase sesifocusa la sefanele sibe ne-compassion yabantu abayobhala. Imali le esiyiluzayo ke thina i-compassion iphi with imali esiyiluzayo ngoba nami phela mekunjalo kusho ukuthi nami ke angicela i-compassion yokuthi ngibuye next year second term.
Second court.
Ngathi ya. And then i-judge lapho umzwile ethi, are you through?
What? I'm not done.
I'm not done. Athi ke okunye ukuthi kwa timetable asinayo. Into elethiwe la is just a piece of paper ebhalwe ama-dates. It's just a mere piece of paper. And also, in the interest of ama-accused, nabo bafuna ukuthi le case isheshe phela. Manje mesoleke silinda nabantu ababhalayo, hayi ngeke. Akukhoni.
I felt Umnisisha one point though, Kwazi. Umnisi for me, he was on point on everything. He should have added. Mna, I still don't understand the compassion yakho selective. You were not compassionate because accused number one akakayitholi ID for umntwanakhe. Number two, accused number four, imeta yakhe, you said when there's nothing you can do, but he's still staying in solitary confinement. So mawukhuluma nge-compassion, which one? Why is it selective? Bengifuna umnisi amshaye amlalise phansi. Athi why is selective compassion yakho?
Yeah. And then umshololo ke wazofaka speakile.
Ima wait Kwazi before umshololo afake ispikile wait. Uthanda njani? Black Mamba lapho uhleli uyafakaza.
Uya-acta. Timetable. Kaka 25. Timetable. Yeah.
Ungiqedile ukugqiba makuyi-10 yakhe uthi I have the same sentiments and that's it.
Ubeleke eda. Umshololo ke athi uGininda, yes, imina engimfonelile, imina ebengi-part of leyo call leyo. And mesikhuluma uthe nje yena uright angeze azotestifya kodwa uzocela ukuthi one day before abhale anikezwe that day off, which is understandable. That we can do. And then she goes on to say and also phela lo muntu uyiphoyisa. I-study leave sakhe sithini? Has it been approved? Has a study leave been approved for my exams? If the study leave has been approved, then we can accommodate the fact that he's on study leave during those days. But the other days, he must come to work. And coming to court is part of his work as an investigating officer. Coming to court is part of his work. So on the days that he's not booked for study leave, he must come la. He must. I love that. I love that.
I loved how Umshololo was so calm.
Very calm.
Very calm and point. For once now, I saw Judge paying attention to Umshololo. Like, are you for real? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Sure.
athi ubaloyi, no, can I respond? Le witness phela sesiyitholile manje izolida, and then by the time she's done it will be well into Gininda's examination. Uleke phusha nje ukuthi uGininda angezi. Hayi bo, akazi uGininda. Akazi.
Awujaji wavela wathi it depends on nothing. Wena naye nabo nine-agreement, right? Yes, but nine-agreement. Yes, then my compassion is not compassionate.
Athi it depends. Athi judge, it depends on what? Hayi ungiqedile lapha, ungichazile uratha lapha. Athi it depends on nothing. It depends on nothing. Oh my gosh.
Uyabona lapho I was thinking ukwazi noma lise ubaloyi utsotsi, hayi utsotse ukuthi today.
Sibanjwa nini gebengu? Baloyi, number one on the list. And then again, let's just go deeper into this issue ye-ID, guys. Why ubaloyi enqaba ne-ID kaMuzi?
Bayenzeni ngale ID Nkosi yami?
Ati no, if it's safe, what could he possibly do with his ID? Everything is before the court. His ID number is on record. His yonkinto ikhona enkantolo. What could Muzi possibly do? Change his identity?
Even his wife, what could his wife do with the ID?
Will they change his identity? Like, honestly, what could they possibly, if it's safe? What safety?
On top of that, the ID was never found in any crime scene.
Like,
so how does it become part of the evidence?
Uzothi somebody has a certified copy. Excuse you, what unqaba ne hayibo. Nibanika ama certified copy kuzobe nini? Because uNgomezulu is saying that they also have issues with visitation because they don't have his ID or something along those lines. Where's the compassion?
On top of that, when what I did not understand is Makati, it will never make sense in the ID at all, guys. It will never make sense. Kanti le ID kubhalwa ntoni ngaye enkantolo? I mean, the case that he was arrested for, ihamba nale ID, is finalized. He's serving for it. This Meyiwa case has nothing to do with the ID because it was never found in the crime scene. Then why uNtanzi bamnikile i-ID yakhe? So why bengamnikile i-ID yakhe?
Hayi, inkulu indaba ine-ID. Inkulu indaba ine-ID. Anyway, ijaji-ke does not make a ruling as per Mngomezulu's request ukuthi enze ruling ukuthi le ID asiyinikezwe. Ijaji lithi no, we'll see tomorrow. Usi ani tomorrow because it's already 2 days sicelana ne-IDA one. Nizosilethela i-ID nama-certified copy.
Uyoconsulta.
Hayi,
Uyoconsult.
the judge needs to make a ruling ukuthi i-ID ayinikezwe. And another thing I missed with regards to Mshololo's thing, athi mina ngayenzelwa i-order JP ndini loyo. Wangenzela i-order mina because ngangi-absent e-court ngiyo-attenda any matter, and the JP made an order against me. And now sekufanele hayi ngeke akho compassion for nix. Guys, let's go through the last bit of comments. Ngoba anifuna ukulike, so 352 and only 233 likes. Let's go through the comments and then we will wrap up. Ulindiwe says, "Hayibo, let's like Bolavi, please." Umamsi says, "Why are they delaying for Gininda as if he's gonna testify about something new?" That's what's confusing me. Gininda isn't coming with anything new. He just needs to wrap up what everyone lied about in court and come and tell his big lie. Basically, that's what Gininda needs to come.
Wait, do you know what else is funny? Ukuthi his entourage out here is busy saying, uGininda uzoza. Nangu uGininda ebaleka.
Gininda will come. Ama likes, please. Longwe must come. Siyamfuna. Dan says, "I don't think Longwe was necessarily taken to hospital the night of the deleting. He'd be a fool then." Yeah, that's true. That's why I said no days were mentioned as to when he went to the doctor. Spamanda says, "Babuya nini tomorrow." Sonto says, "Hey zithandwa zami, ni right kodwa ngicela ukubuza uphi usinqobile Maphisa dala ngamgcina asimazi." Lindiwe says, "Ama likes, please." Yes, guys, likes, please. There's 348 of us and only 244 likes. Please, can we try and balance the numbers? Black Boy says, "All evidence before court points that the accused are all innocent." but there is a lot at stake. The judge will sentence them. Otherwise, it is a shame. It all happens in a court of law. Uspo says 317 people, 197 likes. Kanjani. Jarni. Lindiwe says, why can't they furnish the defense with the timetable? Buyani says, ukube siyakwenza ngabe siya masha simashele ubaloyi angalokhu ethi umele umndeni nabantu basemzansi ngoba uzomela ulongwe. That's true. That's a funny thing. I had a comment in one of my other videos. Ethi ubaloyi is the best prosecutor, and I, mina as unokwazi, don't know that ubaloyi is actually standing up for mina as the public. At this point, I'm embarrassed to say Ubaloyi is for me as the public.
Me. No.
He's not me, because there's no way that he's for me with his behavior. You understand? It's, you don't even know that Ubaloyi is for the public. No, I know it, but I'm embarrassed to say it because of his behavior.
He's supposed to be.
But no. You understand?
There's a difference. There's a difference when you are supposed to be something and you are not.
Exactly. Unolwandle says molweni sifuna i-timetable bo asisathembi kwanto ethethwa ngubaloyi noGininda. Patience says, ladies, Rata will wake up when the chefs are cooking or cooked his fingers, and those eyes he keep on rolling.
Pretty boy.
Belief says love from Pakistan. Okay, hi from Pakistan. Ubanele says, I think Patricia Mashale is giving Gininda labor pains. He is scared. Ulivetin Ndlovu says, I also say that to myself, that I wish the defense will say no questions to the witness. And English. Okay. Belinda, Mr. Subsequently, exams are important, but the children of Sibuya are not registered in varsity because of states holding their father's ID. Like, seriously, honestly. Udan says hard to follow, but sounds interesting. Sorry, Dan. Yeah. Freedom Mabuza says the judge wanted to postpone the defense's argument so he can also go prepare a ruling in favor of the state to continue with the current witness, allegedly. Banele says, Atini umshonolo ngo JP. JP, umlahle for filth umsholon. Ngoni says, by the time a case goes to trial, the prosecutor must have supplied the NPA with sufficient evidence for a conviction. Why now being told ongoing investigation and repeatedly new evidence thrown in? That's my worry as well. Utidi says, good afternoon from here. It's 1841, my darling.
Where are you, girl?
Patience says it is a matter of time before Baloyi and Rata throwing each other under the bus, and I'm waiting patiently for the day. Udan says, patience, that will be something. Yeah, true. Desmond says, Ushibin boy must not think he is the best in this case, as he was useless at Chiefs. Guzo At Patience, Uspo says, myself, I be waiting patiently next to you, sis. That day is too near. Usipho says, basafuna izinkabi zokuqeda ngama-witness defense, allegedly. Belinda says, Mr. G's profile is already red flag. Who will he represent in court after he finished his exam? Utidi says, that's...
Guys, there is something about this comment eyenziwa ngusipho ne yokuthi basafuna izinkabi zokuqeda yazi iy'nkabi nazo ziyadina at times ne, because I think for every workplace bayasebenza mos umsebenzi wabo, as much as it's a job that we hate, we do not want it in our lives at all. Indaba yezinkabi mara ke it's there and it's been there for centuries. But it is so funny that they do not have a stand and an oath there. The only oath they have is to protect the person that sent them to do the deed. But when it comes to people that are going to come and say, hey, go kill Nokwazi, and when you listen to Nokwazi speak, it's the same Nokwazi that is defending you. Why should you go and kill that person? They should have oath that says that we can't do anything when it comes to people that are protecting us. Protecting us in what form? In a form of, like, if we are being accused where our hand was not in it. There's supposed to be some oath within Gabi Nation nayo. Iyangidina nje. Anyway, sorry for ukuphazamisa, qhubeka.
Am I still visible?
No, you're gonna be dark until we are done, guesses.
Hi, guys, I received a call. Ngikuphi konje? That
Uh,
passport, for heaven's sake, it's not like he's gonna run away from SA. And also, he's in jail. Uzobaleka yephi? Elizabeth says, anyone respond, please. What did he mean yesterday? This case is already on appeal, just waiting for the date. What is it about? Thanks in advance.
no, it was another case, not this one. It was a case that Mshololo appealed, I think. And the case that spoke about solitary confinement of someone else, man, the one that they were reading in court, that they were referring to. It has nothing to do with this one. So
Okay.
they use a case of 4 judges or 6 judges, I don't know, but that case is on appeal.
Matthew says allegedly they are trying to eliminate defense witnesses, but the defense is very discreet. Dan says it's not required for any court to have an original as an evidence exhibit. They themselves can use the certified copy. Exactly. Patient says maybe they use CBS ID it to claim for death claim allegedly. Yo. Nelisa says you wouldn't want Ukininda as your lawyer. Usipo says, what does the law say about ID? Because all other accused have their ID. Belinda says, why only Sbiya's ID on hold while the rest of the accused were given back? For what state? Sibolile. Usipo says they're still gonna cause or caucus about the ID. Alf Mesh says Advocate Baloy is being cocky for nothing. Why is he making an issue about the ID and solitary confinement? Buyani says, Bo Sisibami Urata Uyena Owa Vija i-defense ukuthi ayibe nje siyanga ukuthi ayihlukumeze manje akasakwazi ukuyivimba.
Yeah, I agree.
Quacky Milk. Utsidi says bravo Mshololo. Desmond says Ubaloyi bekaphethe i-750 bells when he called for privacy. Dan says make no mistake, Baloyi is petrified for Gininda to face the defense team again. This won't be like trial within a trial. Usipo says the defense must go to the hospital to peruse the file and doctor's reports and x-ray. According to Zulu, that information is already in the hands of the defense with regards to Longwe's medical what.
Report.
And also that he never used his original name that we heard from Usfiso Meyiwa in one of the recent interviews. But let's go on. ID is nowhere to be found. Copy on copy.
Uxolo nansi comment oyishile. Uyibonile kaXovizwe Media Production. Awunayo?
No, angiyibonanga. Ayikho.
Siyabonga kuma-Ghost Nation ngokuvula imiqondo i-defense yethu exactly into ebesiyisho izolo okubuhlungu ukuthi abasolwa bazogwetshelwa esayikeni yile mbuzi yejaji. Qhubeka.
Okay, cela ungifollowishe ubani?
Media Xovizwe Media Production.
Xovizwe, please can you subscribe to my channel? I'm unable to see your comments. I think it's because you're not subscribed. Violet, sikuphi manje? ID is nowhere to be found. Copy on copy. If that ID is missing, yo. Apparently, they showed the ID to Umgomezulu and certified copy. Dan says, Sipo Dave, the ballistic expert, took care of that. Violet says, hi ladies, Gininda is running away and Baloyi supports him. Kuyashuba, ziyabuya ngoku. Usipo says the defense must just prepare for the appeal. Klar, stop wasting their time. Please, can you read 5 more comments, Noni, and then we can be done.
Uvusutando, allegedly 8 people have lost their lives in mysterious circumstances. The dog that allegedly worked on Longwe is in hiding and his reception is no more. Is it true? Allegedly. I don't know.
Allegedly.
Ma'am, so I, for one, Baloy is a disgrace to the justice system. O patient Baloy is for Rata's cats, not for South Africans. Uyuna dubelawa ngamanyala ngempela. Love you girls. Thank you, mommy. Peace, bills, bliss. We love you too, Lindiwe. What if Gininda is only writing 2 papers? Umthobisi Blessing Msani, what was Mgomezulu saying to Sibanda when went for that adjournment? It looked like he was saying in Australia. I didn't notice that. I'll go and look. Okay, let's not see. I see my bear. Okay, Usipo, you are visible but frozen. Okay. Elizabeth, thank you, Noni, for feedback. Violet. Longwe must come. We want to hear what he will testify. Uzoshoka. Ukoskorizer. The next witness will be dragged with useless questions till the court goes to recess. I agree. Usipho Mshololo won another case on appeal against Strata, hence he hates her. And if she wins this one, also that will be what? So it is clear that G Ninja owns the state and they are scared of him. He got powers. Okay, I'm not reading this. To David, hello. Baloy is always pushing his own agenda. Uchali, in in Baloy's words, in interest of fairness, they must call all the eyewitnesses, not witnesses that's fair for the case or long with the driver, not another all with all eyewitnesses. Unomsa kube uphethe angakhulumanga konke ngayo ebezuza yini na mina ngithi kini bantu uGininda noBale ayikho indaba yabo ngale case mabaqondane neqiniso njengoba balukhu bayazibambisa ngokwabo manje. Okay, Ubongi, good day, beautiful ladies. I'm disgusted by Baloy and Rata. Umlambo design. Hi, ladies. Happy to catch you live today. I'm done with the case. Not good for my mental health. I sorry, man. Udingani, hi. This is schooling or university or works for Gininda, not the other way. ID. Umukwena, G Ninja is the G Ninja is the problem. Usipho Baloyi Omen is hiding my bear. Umpume Mhlongo angibanga late kodwa busisi. Ulate siyaphuma. Umlambo, why did Msho say she needs a day when everyone was ready? As much as ngibhorile, it's okay. Sesidlulile lapho. Uyewangibhora shem. Last comment, UWS soze istate siwinele case, all evidence defense crushed it. Now they wanna bring cooked AVL with GPS unlocked. Pretty boy, why Ukith? Okay, I think I'm not getting Ukith, so I did not read his comment. Guys, thank you so much for everything and for gracing us with your presence. We appreciate you. Much love from my side to you. Kwazi.
Bye, guys. I know that I'm probably frozen or black, but thank you for joining the live. Thank you for engaging with us. We will see you again tomorrow if Gyakuchegwa in court. That is if Gyakuchegwa.
Yeah, unyanisile kwazi if kuyaqhutyekwa. Last person. Bonisile, hi guys. After Gininda, the state case will collapse. That's why they are going to delay the testimony of the tracker till next year. And that's why bengafuna uGininda ayenze, because they still need to find other means to make the case stand. Anyway, thank you guys. Bye.
Thanks for your time, Noni. Bye bye.
Bye guys. Love you. Bye.